Hey guys, it's Matt from Mad Dad Bricks. Thanks for joining me. We're going to have a look at the sets for the Bricklink Designer Program Series 4. I haven't done a video on this yet, but I really would love to have a bit of a look at everyone's designs before the finalists are announced. I haven't done this yet, but this close to the announcement date and having not received an email yet, I'm under no NDA to say that I haven't received an email, so I'm very happy to just tell everyone that I have not received an email. So that means, as far as I can tell, unless something magical happens, there'll be no Stevenson's rocket, there'll be no Zero FS Cyberpunk Hypercar, and no Redbuck Power Chair. Stevenson's rocket has been through twice now, so that's it for the Bricklink Designer Program for series for Stevenson's rocket, as far as I can tell, unless there's some other way of getting it on in a slightly different configuration or so. But I don't know, I'm probably trying to bend the rules. But Zero FS, the hypercar, the Cyberpunk hypercar that I've put so much creative energy into, will be back for another go in Series 5. So as soon as the palette comes out for Series 5, I'm definitely going to make sure that Zero FS is up to scratch to go in for that. So, okay, all that said, let's go and have a look at the designs for Series 4. There's Moritz's ship. Beautiful. Oh, man, I really hope that one of his ships gets on. That would be amazing. Okay, so I've got that set to 96 per page, so we can only have a few pages to go through, even though each page is filled with 96 of them. Anyway, let's get cracking. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have a look through. I'm going to have to skip over things. I'm tired. I've got 24% battery left, and I need to get this done before the announcement. So let's have a look. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do my best to work out the 5, and I'm just going to speak out loud and see how we go. And yeah, I'll run you through my thought process and everything as well. Okay, let's go. So the Elven Castle. I think that might get chosen. It's a large playset. It's actually playable. You can open the whole thing up. It's beautiful. So let's put that to the side for a second. I'm so sorry to have to skip over everyone's designs. I know how much everyone puts into these. This is another gorgeous one. Oh, it's a bit of a Nicholas fan today, aren't I? Anyway, let's keep going. Which ones are they going to choose? So, Lucky Bricks' train, it is gorgeous. I have to say, when I saw this come up, I was like, oh no. Good competition for Stevenson's rocket, that's for sure. They may not choose either of them. They've done train stuff for the last few series, and so that they might be looking to do a little bit more. That's actually why I did the Cyberpunk Zero FS Hypercar, because the Bricklink Designer Program team, the admin team, have stated publicly and very clearly that they are looking for more vehicles. But one of the problems with doing cars in particular, or in any vehicle really, but particularly cars, is licensing. So most mocks that people do are all copies or very heavily inspired by existing cars, and with the Bricklink Designer Program, we cannot have any IP association whatsoever. And so that's part of why I did the Cyberpunk Hypercar. I figured, look, let's do something science fiction that they won't have any issue with licensing with. So that's what we did. Oh yes. This is really interesting, going back and having a look at these again. I haven't looked at these for ages. This thing here, this is pretty close to Baby Rocket's ship. Do I think so? It's the year of space. Okay. Oh, the Italian street corner. That is so gorgeous. It's, again, this is the second series that this has been put forward as well. It was put forward in series 3 and didn't get through. They've done jousting sets before. There's so many different directions that you can go with the Bricklink Designer program. And some are just exceptionally well done. The sushi restaurant. I'm going to put that on the list. So remember, as we go through, they're going to choose 5 sets, and the 5 sets will have an average piece count, a target average piece count of 2,500 pieces. So if they choose a really big 4,000 piece design, then they're going to have to balance that out by having a lot of smaller designs as well. So maybe 3 small, 1 medium, 1 large, something like that. But we'll see. That's such a cool set. There are so many cool sets. What are they actually going to choose, though? I mean, spaceships always stand out to me, but I'm not sure. Nicholas had 4 designs in this time? 3 for sure. The Winter Village Town Hall. See, the thing with Bricklink Designer Program is as well that it's a bit of a guessing game as to what is actually missing in the Lego lineup and what will be coming. Like things like these two, it's funny that they've come up together on my screen. But those two, they're both beautiful. They're both exactly reminiscent of what they're supposed to be. But we had the Alpine Lodge. We just had the Alpine Lodge for Christmas last year. And so those sort of like design decisions, not actually the Lego design itself, but actually thinking about what the customer, like quote unquote customer base is. Like, look, at this point you're pitching a set to the Bricklink designer team. They are your customer, as well as, and then they're thinking about what their customers want. So you need to sell to the Bricklink designer team, as well as selling to all of the Lego community that is remotely interested or cares or knows about the Bricklink Designer Program. It's really, really quite a hard task to come up with something. And if you attempt too much to build for that sort of brief, you'll end up building something that is sort of half-hearted, perhaps. Not that any of these are half-hearted, but that's what would happen to me. My heart wouldn't be in it. I wouldn't be able to be as creative as I would like to be. This one catches your eye, doesn't it? The red and black, the different shades of tiles. No, I've already selected way more than 5. Okay, next page. Come on, page. Okay. Yes. Oh, look, Stevenson's rocket. Zero FS hypercar. See, like, when you come back and look at your own submissions, it's quite interesting as well. Because, like, I've tried to do what I can to tell some of the story of what this is without overcomplicating it too much, but even still, the background is probably too complicated. Like, you lose the outside, like the outline of the car, for the background, and even though it's supposed to be like cyberpunk and nighttime, yeah, I might change that. Yeah. Oh, yes. See, someone who kind of understands the brief, eh? And you would expect so, because he's the designer of the Orient Express. Okay. So we started and ended with Moritz's chairs. I just want to make sure we actually got them all. Yeah, okay. Back. Bricklink. Are we sure? Are we sure we went through 255, 235? I don't even know now. I think I've seen them all. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Oh, process of elimination. Okay, let's have a look at these. So let's get this sort of down to scale. It'd be good if Bricklink made their things mobile friendly a little bit more. So let's get this down to scale so we can see them. Come on. Oh, this is such a pain. Like, you can see the struggle of going through the sets and finding the things that you like. Like, I've already spent like a long time looking at all these a while ago. But even just to narrow your designs down to see what you think might actually make it through. Such a process on this website because it's not mobile friendly whatsoever. Okay, so let's have a look at how big these things are. So this one, okay, 3,400. Okay, if they choose that, that's the only 4,000 part set that they can do. This is a good size. That's actually a really, really good size, and I know there's quite a lot to that set. This one is unique, tells a story. It's got some theme, yeah, 1400 medium size. Okay, cool. Large, medium, medium, large. Okay, all right. Sort of smallish. Yeah. Large. Okay. Can I move this thing in here? Yeah. Yes. Move this one up to... Move up there. Okay. 3,000 pieces. Okay. Move you up in front of the antique shop. Okay. What have we got? 3,000. Okay. Melissa Tower, 3,000 again. Wow. Okay, I was not looking at sizes when I was picking which sets I think might get through. 610. That's clever, Thomas. Yeah, these clever little spaceships. Okay. 14. 17. 3. 3. Okay, calculator, where are you? Okay, so we're going to have a quick play with numbers for a second. So let's say one of 1, 2, 3 gets chosen. That's 3,900. And then if we've got a 3,000, that's 6,900. Divided by 2, that's that. So we have to bring the thing down by a lot. So let's say we have 3,000 plus 3,000 plus 3,000. So one of those 3,000 being 1,000 sets plus 3.5 divided by 5. Bang. What if they did 8,000 plus, so that's two 4,000 piece sets, plus a 2,000, plus two 2,000s. Okay, let's go back here. So let's pick you and say goodbye that one. This is so hard. Goodbye that one. This. Okay, so those two, Sushi Restaurant and the Elven Castle. Okay, cool. I can get behind that. The Antique Shop. Why do I choose that? I think it'll work. I just think it'll work. It's got a vehicle. It's got a shop. It's a house as well. I think. It's such a cute little set. So we've got 3 quite thematically different sets. They know Castle sells so well. They've got Dungeons and Dragons coming. I'm going to leave the Ballista Tower and say goodbye to the Forestman's Tavern. So that's 4. Okay, sorry guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, okay. How big is this? 3,000. Okay, let's move you over there. 14 and 9. Let's see what our averages are. So let's go 3, 8, 21. Okay. 3, 8, 2, 1 plus 3, 1, 5, 9 plus 'Hmm. Let's go antique shop. 1771. And these two. Alternate futures, 1459. All-terrain exo vehicle, 949. Equals that, divided by 5, 2200. Well, the average is there. This ballista tower is absolutely gorgeous. But they know Castle sells so well. Ooh, I'm torn. That's so very cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Is that gonna sell? Is it going to sell? That's the question. What happens if we do this instead? Okay. See, the Snack Shack sold out super quickly. Yeah, it did. They're betting on these art pieces, aren't they? So we've got Gotham City. Oh, okay. Let's try again. 3821 plus 3159 plus 2991 plus. I think this antique shop's get 1771 plus. And I think as a sciencey one, they're going to go for these alternate futures rather than this cool one. So 1459. 1459 divided by 5. Bang. 2,640 piece average. That's perfect. Okay. There are my picks. Elven Castle, Sushi Restaurant, Ballista Tower, Antique Shop, Alternate Futures. Series finalists for Bricklink Designer Program Series 4. Please don't shoot me, people. Oh, there are so many that can't be included. I do not envy their job. This is crazy. Anyway, if I was doing their job, picking the 5 sets to make, this is what I would choose, knowing that mine haven't been chosen. Done.